This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 16. And unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, for teaching us this truth according to the Bible and read well. I know Shalom, all the sincere argument about the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth through diligence and sincerity and in charity. And I know Shalom to all you sincere followers, believers of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly and still willingly calls God in Jesus Christ. You men, women, and children of hopeful elect, Shalom. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to title this lesson, but somewhere along the lines of, the Israelite women, the so-called Negro or Black, Latino, Hispanic, Native American woman. All right. According to the Bible, your career is to be to your husband. And you fell for Esau, well, the serpent, I'm gonna say, the serpent's wine, okay, in a garden, and it's really biting you in the ass now. A lot of women are upset with how their lives have turned out to be by putting their careers first, the things they want to do. And they're sitting back, on their latter end of their life, and they're trying to see where they went wrong. Now they want children. Now they want a family. But in their ages, they're currently too old to have children. All right, they're already stuck in their ways. You can't teach them nothing, and it's all because you chose the way of the serpent. All right, the scriptures say the Lord gave him straight commandment so it just came what they should do to live. That's Second Ezra. Matter of fact, let's go to that real fast. The Lord gave straight commandments. That's that Second Ezra. I'll start at 20. It says, For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of Yahweh that is set before them. Who was the law given to? Leviticus 26 and 46, the Israelites. And even the heathen who was not given these laws, even they women know. My success depends on what my man wants. My man's success. They don't want to leave their men for their career. They don't do that. They stick by their men. And what he says goes. But anyways, it says there be many that perish in this life because they despise, which means hate, the law of Yahweh that is set before them. And here's the point. Hold on 1 second. Alright. It says, verse 21, for Yahweh have given straight commandment to such as Cain what they should do to live. You want to live? You want to be somewhat happy? Right? It says, for Yahweh given straight commandments such as Cain what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should do to avoid punishment. Right? So the Lord gave us commandments on what to do, and that includes the woman. You're not exempt from keeping the laws of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And one of them is to your desire to be towards your husband. Okay? Matter of fact, before we get this, 1 Timothy, let's get Genesis 3. Where is it at? want to look up something. That word desire. All right, in the Hebrew, let's see if they can pronounce it.
Strong's H8669. Teshuka.
Teshuka. All right, it says a desire, longing, craving. All right, so your craving, what you long for in life, should be to what your husband wants. Because he has the rule over you. He's supposed to have the rule over you. Now we understand, us in the know as the men, all right, that until this devil goes down, until we get the power, okay, that our women are really not going to hearken to us. But this lesson is really on the woman wondering why she has failed. Right, given all the resources to so-called live a good life and prosperous life, but at the end of the day, you fail because you're created to be a servant, just like the men are created to be servants to Yahweh Shem Shai. There's an order to it, man. There's an order to it. What's that? There's an order. And when you go out of the order, what do you expect to happen? Let's see. Let me see here. It might be 2 Corinthians. No. Let me see. I know it's in Corinthians. Just give me 1 second. Yep. 1 Corinthians 11. 1 Corinthians 11:3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach. All right. The anointed Yahweh Shai. And the head of the woman is the man. Right? And the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh, is the Most High. And, when things are out of order, nothing runs right. And amongst our nation is not being ran right. Because a lot of you women have taken the liberty that Esau Edom has given you, and you screwed it up. Because you're not meant to lead. You're meant to follow, just like the Israelite man is meant to follow Yahweh Shai. There's an order to things. This is Titus 2:3. It says, the aged woman likewise, that it be in the behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, nor give too much wine. Teachers of good things. And that's, the role of the older women. All right. But if they haven't been groomed a certain way, all right, up on the, really a man of the Lord. All right. That's how these women are supposed to be up under the authority of a man of the Lord. Because we're going to teach you the right way. But these women, they don't want that. And then when they do want a man, they want a man that's in the streets. They want a man that is of no benefit to them. Part of this lesson is sparked by conversation I had with a co-worker. And they was saying how their sister-in-law was dealing with this dope dealer. Had the baby all up in the trap house, and she think having a baby by him will make him change and all this, that, and the third. Out of order. But anyways, It says, verse 4, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands. Right? See, the older women run nation, they don't teach their women to love their husbands. They teach them to ride the cock carousel until they find the right cock. And you're not going to find the perfect man. All right? You're supposed to be perfect for the man, not the man be perfect for you. And by the time a lot of you Israelite women wake up to realize that, it's going to be too late. And it's going to be a time called Jacob's trouble. All that independent, all that, I got it. I don't need no man for nothing. You're going to have to stand on that in that day. You're going to have to stand on that in that day. And we're already in that day. It's just going to get worse. Job loss. I saw 2 N-dubs last week living out of their car. Living in their car. So things are going to get worse, man. It says in verse 4 that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. And back here about a couple months ago, I saw a video, which I think that video was here in North Carolina, where a woman dropped off her 3 children with her mother's house and said, I don't want them. She said she didn't want them. And that her new man didn't want no kids. And they just wanted to go and live their life. They just wanted to go and live their life. That's not loving your children. Right? It says to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home. That's what a real man wants. Real man don't want his woman out in the streets. He wants to be at home. Right? It says good, obedient to their husbands. Remember, we read in Genesis, your desires to be towards your husband. Not no, okay, babe, it's girls' night out. None of that madness, man. I'm staying late to work on this portfolio so I can move up in the ranks. The hell with that. If your man don't want you working, you don't need to be working. He wants you to stay home, take care of the kids, take care of the children. Plain and simple. And your life will be a whole lot easier. It says that the word of Yahweh be not blasphemy. That's right. But what? The women of our nation, they blaspheme the words of the Lord. Not all of them. Right now, you got the elect woman turning back to Yahweh Shem Shai, and that's good. And if you're so-called single, just stay single. The Lord's going to bring you a servant. He's going to bring you one of his servants. All right? Last precepts. 1 Timothy 2:9 says, in like manner also the women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefaced and sobriety, not with broided hair or gold, pearls, or costly array. Because when women do these things, all right, the woman's supposed to be shamefaced. All right? A lot of these women, they're bold. They act like men. They look you in the face. They talk like men. No. That spirit's going to die here in Babylon the Great, the daughter of Babylon, once the missiles hit. That's going to perish here. We're not bringing that into the kingdom, man. All right, they're supposed to be dressed in modest apparel, because when you dress a certain way, that's a spirit you're giving off. And a lot of these women are giving off the spirit of hoes. All right? But yet, when you approach them as so, bro, you already know. What's wrong with you? Miss, look how you're dressed. You think I'm going to treat you with some type of respect and dignity? Get the hell out of here. What's up? You know how much? Oh, I ain't no prostitute. You dress like one. Anyways, it says, but verse 10, but which become of women professing godliness with good works. All right. And part of good works is being obedient to your man. Verse 11, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. This is the big one. This is the big one. You tell your woman something and then she goes out and asks the next man. Well, that's going off. That's going off. She asked someone else. How much more these women that are teaching? They're in seats of authority. All that's going off. Verse 12, it says, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to observe authority over a man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. So you went the hell off. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. That's your career. For you women want to know what your career is, we just went over it. Your desires be towards your husband. Okay? Keepers at home. Teaching good things. Shamefaced. Silent. And obedient. Shalom.